Well, hello, and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading, the only one that I'm aware of that focuses strictly and exclusively on your ability to manifest. We all have that capability, happens to us all the time. For example, let's say you get a call from somebody, text from somebody, email, whatever the case may be. You run into them at the store. You say, "Doggone it, I've been thinking about you." Kind of matches. Or maybe you're looking for a particular item, maybe a special pair of shoes. Maybe you got a taste for a certain kind of food and it's not readily available. You're not going to go out of your way to find it, but it's just there. And you leave it. And then all of a sudden one day, ooh, there are those pairs of shoes, half off. Ooh, there's that food I've been wanting. It's better and I save money on it. It's discounted. Bam. We do this stuff all the time. It's on the heavy duty stuff that our egos get involved and that creates the problem. So what I do here every day, 365 days a year, focus on your ability to manifest. I do that by putting up this that you're looking at on the screen. That's all you're going to see. There's no movement, no nothing like that. I don't want more visual distraction. We are visually distracted enough as it is already. We're like a cat or a dog chasing this laser pointer on the floor. You know, they can't help themselves. They got to chase it. Got to move. Oh, there's movement. That's the way we are. Just like that, and just as simplistic. So I want a minimal amount of visual distraction. And in fact, when you are looking at something on a two-dimensional screen, like a desktop, a laptop, a smartphone, a television, you automatically become a spectator, not a participator. I don't care if you're playing a game. You're still in the mode mentally of a spectator. To manifest, you have to participate. Get you out there on the field. My job to inspire you. Let's begin. I have 5 cards. I want a good, tight picture. One of the things or issues that I have with a lot of tarot readers is they'll throw out 20, 30, 40 cards. They think more is better. I mean, that's the way we've been conditioned. To me, less is better. It targets. I want you to have a clear idea, feeling, sensibility by the time this thing is done. And I want you to be inspired. So let's get to it. Middle card is the Oracle card to the sea. And the number up in the upper right-hand corner is 7. 7 has kind of an analytical, a spiritual quality to it. It is going deeper, below the surface. Because so above, so below, right? So digging a little deeper, going a little deeper, being a little bit more intense about your analysis can serve you very well at this time. As I've said a number of times over the past couple of weeks, the astrology says that we are now headed into, I wouldn't call it apocalyptic, but a pretty rough time. And we may see some sort of result next April when we have that big eclipse. But right now we're going to feel things tightening, getting tougher. It's really going to take what you have inside that makes a difference. So the concept of going to the sea is very deep, very dark, and very powerful. And it really, in large sense, really supports all life on the planet. There are all kinds of scientific things that we're messing up with our pollution, thank you. Gets blamed on the climate when I think we're actually messing up the chemistry of the planet by playing with our oceans. But for you, digging deep, being oceanic in your vision will serve you very well. So how do we do that? First card all the way to the left, it's the Judgment card. The Judgment card very simply says you have to go to the past in some way or another. Could be a person, could be a memory, could be a thought, could be a feeling. It doesn't make any difference. But you need to go back, or it may be presented to you. It will take you back to a time that needs reflection. You've needed the distance to be able to see it more clearly. When you were going through it, as we often are, we're so busy just going through it that we really don't get a sense for its true impact. And there may be no way of knowing until years down the road. So you're heading back to, again, somebody, someplace, some feeling, something. You're going to bring it into the present and say, okay, that was then. I still carry it with me, or do I want to carry it with me? Do I want to leave it behind? What do I want? Because you're going to take this information, bring it to the present, go deep, go to the sea, so to speak, so that you can move it into your future. I suspect it's going to have something to do ultimately with your value system. That, of course, is the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are things that we value. Please, 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 please don't think just money. In fact, money should be the bottom of the list. How does joy fit in? How does happiness fit in? How does health fit in? How does friends, love, true love, friendship, positivity, enthusiasm, gratitude, how do those things fit in? And money doesn't buy any of them. That's why with Pentacles, it's things that you value. What do you value? Maybe that trip to the past, that memory from the past, bringing it forward, maybe that'll help clarify your value system. I suspect it will. And that will be vital. As we move ahead, you have to have a rock-solid value system. You got to know what the hell you stand for, or believe me, you're going to fall for everything. And that's not good. Card next to it, in fact, the next two cards are very fascinating. The card next to the center card is a guy sitting on a horse. It is the Knight of Pentacles. Knights always bring gifts. Pentacles are things we value. I suspect that going back in time will somehow resonate or modify your value system. You bring it up to date. Because many times we go through life, especially as kids and stuff, we just, well, this is the way it's always been. My parents, my grandma, grandpa, everybody, this is the way it's always been. Now we're confronted in a time in our lives uniquely where that, because mom and dad did it, because mom and dad thought it, because grandma, grandpa, doesn't make any difference. It was a lie. How do I reformulate my life? Well, you do that by a good set of values and good, clear thinking. That's the King of Swords. Good, clear thinking. This is why you have to go deep. Nothing shallow will serve you. This is not a time for shallow. Shallow has gotten us where we are right now. For your benefit, for everybody's benefit, that has to come to an end. It's over. It's finished. You need to go to the sea. You need to go deep. There is an answer for you there that will open up your life in a positive way like you can't even imagine. That's the reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another Tao Manifested Tarot reading. You and I work at helping you to manifest, me helping to inspire you. Between now and the next time we get together to do tarot, peace and blessings.